everyone. Today's workout is a strength training class using a big ball and a pair of hand weights or a couple of pairs of hand weights, whatever you have around your house. Now remember, if you don't have the right equipment for the workout, find something that will work for you. You can always sit down on a chair or a stool or a couch. And if you don't have a pair of hand weights, there are things around your house that weigh the same as a weight. A gallon jug weighs between 8 and 9 pounds. The half gallon's about 5 pounds. Soup cans, anything that will work for you. I have a pair of 10s and I have a pair of 15s around my house. So that's what I'm going to use today and just try to make the most out of it. Remember, with weight training, you're a success when you lead your weight to failure or fatigue. And even if you don't quite get to fatigue, at least you're moving your body, and that's good. So if you have a big ball, pick it up and start to move the ball upward and downward as you're warming your legs in some squats and some big deep reaches. Make sure you have enough space around you that you can move your feet side to side and even into some lunges backwards, and that you've got your weights close by. Again, this is a strength-based workout, so no cardio today. Like a pump class, weight training class, strength training. Take the move now to more of a diagonal line. So you're feeling that stretch across the side of the body. Take it back to the top, right over the head, and some wide leg lunges. Now even the resistor balls weighs around 2.5 to 5 pounds depending on the size of the ball and what the ball is made out of. So by moving the ball, we're getting some strength training. Be aware of your form, always engaging through those middle muscles of the abdominals and the back and the pelvis. Now take the ball down. Place your fingertips on the ball with your body nice and tall. Plie and plie. Little pulse plies. And just using the ball for support. Take your right heel and lift the heel as you push into the foot. Now take the left heel and lift through the heel. Now alternate side to side heels. Heel lift. Stay in the center, lift both heels at the same time. Squeezing into the abdominals, keeping the legs stable, and using the ball just for support as you warm through your feet. Keep your feet down and roll the ball side to side, lifting the arm on the outside arm as you roll across your chest to warm up the back. Take it one more time and hold. Turn your body sideways, drop that back knee into a lunge. Now right now I'm still just in warm-up mode, going through some strength training moves like lunges and squats using no weight right now at all. Stay here, stay low, pick up the ball, bring it up into the chest, little pulses. Now hold low and twist to the side where your front leg is. So across the hip of the front leg. One more. Take it up high. Up, now twist. Alternating a high and pulsing the legs in the lunges with each move. Up. Twist one more time. Bring the ball back down. Roll it side to side. And then take it to the other side. Hold it with your hand. Back knee drops into a lunge. I'm keeping that nice line from the top of my head, down the spine, right between the two legs. One more. Pick the ball up, bring it into the chest. Little pulses. Now as you pulse into the lunge, twist over the front hip. So whichever foot you have in front, twist to that hip. Adding an overhead reach right here. It's up, then twist. overhead, twist. So when later on we pick up heavier hand weights, the body's already gone through that range of motion. Last one. Good. Bring it back to center. Hold the ball with both hands. Step out into the right. Hold back together. Allow the ball to drop and pull. Drop and pull. Step out, drop the ball and pull in. Okay, last one. Bring the ball to the floor. As you sit down on the ball, the first move will be seated rows. I've got my 15s and my 10s. I'm gonna go with my 15s. On this one, the back is pretty strong. Sometimes we'll do one set, sometimes we'll do 2 sets. Not a lot of reps, but enough, and you bring your chest forward. So if you find that what you're holding is too heavy, that's okay. Be done when you're done. Pull the ball or the weights up. Keep your chest lifted, the chin forward, but hinge at the waist. Row, row. Now notice how you feel at about this point. Let's do 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set the weights down, lift up, turn down to the side and stand up. Place your foot on top of the ball and then let the ball roll down, back. Now with a balancing move, bend into your front leg, come back up. Bend into the front leg, come back up. Let the ball roll back, come back up, roll back. Take it again. Now we will do this one 2 times. Once without any weight in our hand, just to go through the muscle memory and the range of motion. And then we'll hold on a pair of hand weights on the next set. Now stop, take the foot off the ball, pick up a pair of hand weights that are going to add some weight using that same leg. Plant your foot, put the other foot on the ball, roll it back, find your balance, and then bend your front leg down and up, down and lift, down and lift, down. Now that's 4. 4 more repetitions. Down, lift, down, pull up. 2 more. Bend, lift. 1 more time. Bend and lift. Take that foot off the ball. Set those hand weights down. Before we do the other leg, the next one will be seated concentration curls. So you'll be doing a bicep curl with the elbow connected to the leg with just 1 weight. I'm going to go with 15s again on this one. Biceps are getting pretty strong. And if it's too much, then you're done when you're done. If you don't have anything, maybe move a little faster than I am. Place the elbow into the leg. So if you don't have something real heavy, pull. So we're looking to fatigue between 8 to 16 repetitions. Now that's the first 8. I'm going to work 8 more, even if you only get 4 more. This would be a nice exercise for that gallon jug, if you had a gallon jug of water or milk. Here's 2 more. 1 more. Good. Set it down, sit up, transition to the other side. Place the elbow against the leg and go. I'm going to go for 16 reps here. Again, if you have something lighter, I have a 15-pounder, and you need more repetition, go a little faster than I'm going. So get a few more reps out of it. Now that's my first 8. Here's 8 more. And they should feel tough. Again, the key to weight training is to lead to fatigue. That's 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Step up, release the arms. Now let's go to that other leg. So as you plant your foot, let's do a set without weights and then a set with weights. Make sure you're not leaning forward, but you're right up and down the leg that's bending. As you take your back leg back a little bit, lunge, lift. We'll do 8 without weights. So go slow and deep with control, executing the move with perfect form. Press back, pull in, 2 more, press, hold, 1 more. Okay, the body now has gone through that range of motion. It knows what to do. Pick up your hand weights for the same exact leg and same exact move. Place the foot back on the ball. And then hold the hand weights. And then roll back. Pull in. Roll back. Pull in. Push back. Pull in. Push back. Pull in, drop, lift, 1 more, drop, and lift. Step off that ball. Come down to a seated position on the ball. The next move is upright rows and open arms. I think I'm gonna go with my 10s on this one. Shoulders sometimes can be a little weaker and I don't want to sacrifice form. Looking for about 8 to 16 repetitions. Alternate, upright row, up, open side. Take that again, up. So 10s for me are pretty good on this one. Already those first couple feel kind of tough. And if you have something again lighter, depending on where you are in your strength training, it might be just right. This is number 8. I'm feeling this, but I feel like I could do just a few more. Let's try 4 more. Now, 2 more, that makes 12. If you feel like you can do even 4 more, go for it. I'm gonna try a couple more here. I don't want to sacrifice form, and I'm feeling it. Last 2 if you can. 1 more time. Woo. And good, release. Place the weight down and stand back up. Watch the move before you decide what weight. I'm gonna place my right foot on the ball. So I'm incorporating some balance work as we do some upper body strength training. The move will be simple. Overhead press. 8 to 16 repetitions. I'm gonna try for 16. Remember, if you fatigued before that, that's okay. I'm gonna try my 15. I'd rather go a little heavier and be done sooner than not get enough repetition in. So my right leg is on, my right arm is at my shoulder, and you press. Up, up, lift, lift. Again, the challenge is balance. And I lost my balance, and that's okay. Get back on if you do. 8, 7, 6. So really you're at 12 repetitions here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Step down. Change hands and place the other leg on. Then bring that weight up into the shoulder. Make sure you have your balance. Let's go for 16. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Helps me to concentrate maybe on a spot on the floor. That's 8. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step off. Good. Okay, come to a seated position on the ball. This one's going to put me at a little bit of an incline for some bicep curls. Because I'm on an incline, the bicep curls may be a little tougher. I'm going to go with my 10s on this one and try to get 16 really good focused reps. Turn the arms, engage by leaning back, and then try 1. Make sure you've got enough weight. Okay, let's start here. 16. Pull, pull. Okay, here we go. 8 more. 8, 7. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Set the weights down. Let's try another set of that one. So as you shake off your arms, give it just a few seconds. And then pick those weights back up and let's try another 16. Engage on an angle, palms up, go. 1, 2. Now if you start to feel sacrificed in form, you're done. And that's okay. Keep the angle. You're gonna get a little abdominal work. You're halfway. These last ones should feel tough. That's 12. I don't know if I'm gonna get these 4. Last 2. 1 more. And set them down. Watch the next move before you decide what weight to get. I will stand on my right leg with my left leg off on the ball, off to the side of me. Now I'm going to hold on to 1 weight, and I'm going to lean forward, then stand up and side raise. So with only 1 arm, asymmetrical balance, this actually engages the inner thigh. I'm going to pick up my 110-pound weight. Make sure you have nice flooring. Left leg goes onto the ball, extend. Now my knees first facing forward, and I've got a little bit of pressure on my foot to engage that inner thigh, and I'm standing right over the top of my right leg. Bend your knee, lean forward, come back up, and open the arm. Lean forward. Lift. Lean forward. Lift. Lean forward. Side raise. I've lost count on how many. I feel like I could maybe do 4 more. Last one. Now step off the ball, roll it to the other side. Place the ball underneath your right leg, roll it out, knee facing forward, engage inner thigh, stand right up on top of the left leg, hold it in your left hand. Bend your knee and lean forward, come up and lateral raise. Lean forward and raise. Lean forward and raise. Lean forward and raise. Lean forward. Raise. Lean forward. Raise. Again. Four more. Two more. One more time. And lift. Good. Take the foot off the ball. Come to a seated position. We'll do 2 exercises seated. Tricep extensions. And then circle shoulders. I think I'm going to go with my 10s on this one. Take the weights up above your head, drop them down the back of your head, press up. Drop them down the back of your head. Now on this one, we'll do 2 sets. Now you've just done 4 repetitions. That's 5. Notice how your triceps are starting to feel. Keep your elbows in kind of close. Now let's try a few more with a little faster speed. So maybe a little shorter range of motion, focusing on the press up. Okay, that's 4. So you can get 4 more with this faster tempo. 1 more, and release. Just a quick relax, rest, and then we'll repeat that again. So 8 of slower tempo, and then 8 of faster. Bring the weights above your head, and start with the slow. Down, press up, down, press up, down, press up. Now that's your first 4 of the slow. 4 more of your slow work. One more. Okay, now that feels pretty good to me. I'm going to go for a couple fast sets. 1, 2. Remember, if you feel done, set your weights down and be done. 4 more if you got them. 3 more. These last 2 should feel tough. 1 more. And bring it in. Good. Release. Setting down for a second, shake off your arms. Watch the pathway. The arms will come around the side with the weights. Come into your shoulders, press overhead, and circle back down and around. Good range of motion, good form. I'm going to stick with my 10s again on this one. 15s just might be a little heavy. 12s might have been perfect, don't have them. Circle the arms up and around. Into your shoulders. Press. Come down. Around, up. Into the shoulders. Press. So that's 2. Let's go for 8. Pull in. If your weight is too light for you and you know it, you just don't have anything else, you can take this move a little faster, which will increase the intensity, but still use good form. That's 4. 4 more. 3 more. Lift smooth. Bring it into the shoulder. Lift up. Take it down. Lift up. I'm trying to work all the muscles in the body in this short workout. So you've done a lot of shoulders. You've done some bicep, some tricep, some back. And come around. Good, shake it off. Standing position. Using the ball under one hand for balance, which will also force you into a bent position. You'll have a row and a reverse fly. Now the row, I could definitely use a 15-pounder. The fly is going to be pretty tough. So I'm debating. Let me go with my 10. The row again will feel a little bit easier than I want it to be, but it'll work because it's a combination move. Let's see how we feel after 8. Right hand on the ball, left hand with the weight. Row, fly. Row, and fly. And the bend over position with the ball is really allowing you to get your back on top. Now that's 4. Again, if your weight that you have around your house is too light, go a little faster, do a few more repetitions. Now this next one will be 8. I feel like I could do about 4 more. So I'm going to go for 4 more here. Hold. 3, pull, 2, pull one more time, and lift. Good, stand up, switch sides. Put it in your right hand with your left hand on the ball, and lean forward. Ready, row, up, side, reverse, fly. Pull, and fly, and pull, and fly. Pull, and fly. So this works your back, the back of your shoulder. I even feel a little abdominals work as it's asymmetrical. That's 8. Let's go 4 more. Here's 2. 1 more time. And lift. Good. Going back to bicep curls. This move is called a preacher curl. Done in the weight room with your elbows on a bench and then a bicep. So I'm going to set it up. If you need a mat or carpet for your knees, you'll hold on to 2 hand weights. I'm using my 10s just because this is a very different move for most of us. Elbows going a little bit more in front of the ball. So when you do your bicep curl, it anchors in. The knees to the ground, the hips pulled back to counterbalance the weight. Now bicep curl up and down. Really focus on pressing the elbow into the ball. Hold. And I'm pulling it in my abdominals here as I sit in this position. Elbows in. Now think again how you feel here. This is 8. Alternating one arm at a time. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Set the weight down. Shake off the biceps. Going into abdominal work. Please again, make sure that you're on a surface that is sticky, and that's almost why I'm on the carpet with my shoes. I feel a little stickier than when I'm on the wood floor. I'm going to use 1 hand weight. You can use no weights with your hands across the chest or hands behind head. Taking my 10-pound weight to my chest, feet out, lean back into an abdominal curl, lift up. Now we don't want to ever release the head, so notice when I'm going back, my chin is in the same place over my sternum as when I'm up. What you don't want to do is release the head back right there. Keep the chin forward. So the body is in one line. Now that's 8 curls. On the next one, I'm going to reach up, pull in, reach up. So I don't really feel the weight on the push up, but I feel the weight as I come back. So I need to control that. Press up. Press up. Pull in. Press up. This will make 16. As you bring the weight back into your chest, hold. Keep your chin forward. Tiny little presses that are faster. Pull. 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 1 more. Engage and hold. Place your weight in 1 hand. Take the other hand out, and the one that has the weight out with a little softness of the elbow. Lift up to the other hand, open. Now you're going to feel a really strong pull. When you come down, you're going to feel that pull, which is getting right there into the oblique muscles. Up, open. Up, and open. If you don't have a ball, you can do this on the floor and on the couch. Last one, hold there. Bring it up. Chest presses using the ball behind the back of the neck. We'll combine bench press and flies. Definitely do this with a heavier weight. I'm going to go with 10s, just because I'm afraid if I get into 15s, I might get stuck. As you walk your feet out, the position of the head on the ball is like a pillow. So I don't want the head up where the tension is in the neck. Let's focus on the chest by relaxing the head on the ball. Arms up. Open slowly. Take that in. Open. Close. So this is the fly. Even if your weight isn't heavy enough, really focus on the muscle and the move. 1 more makes 8. Now alternate 1 arm at a time. You're going to feel that little tug again in the abdominals, especially in the oblique muscles. 1 arm at a time. Open. Open. 1 more. Now open both arms. Stay there and make sure you can see your weights and little tiny presses. So you want to see your weight in your peripheral view. and up. Because you're now on the ball, let's go right to the next move. Hold here. Take the weights by your ears. Tricep press up. By the ears. Tricep press up. To the ears. Press up. And notice I'm not bringing it in front of my chest. I'm bringing it right up in front of my face. 3 more will make 8. Here's 1 more. I'm going to keep you on the ball. Now, with the weights above your face, slowly take them above your head, elbows soft, and then just pull back to where you started. So it goes above your head, pull over just to your face. Feel the weight there, and then pull and resist. Pull and resist. Pull and resist. This is for the lats, those big muscles under the armpit. 1 more time. Come back to middle, set 1 weight down. Other weight across the chest to the opposite elbow. And then a tricep press up on an angle. If you feel compromising the elbow joint, stick the other hand there for support. Down, lift. The back of the arm should feel nice and tight when you press up. 2 more. Last one. Good. Take the weight in the other hand. Across, press. Not going real fast here. So again, if your weight is lighter, speed it up. I feel it. And I feel it right there in the back of my arm. We have 4 more. 4, 3, 2, finish with 1 more. And lift. Roll the ball back underneath your hips and sit up. Step the weight somewhere out of your way. Come into the ball for some stretches. Pull the arm across into a tricep stretch. Now let's think about what we did. We did some squats for legs. We did a whole bunch of different kinds of lunges for legs. Some with weights, some with holding the ball. And switch. We did a whole bunch of shoulders at all different angles. Front shoulder, back shoulder, middle shoulder. Take 1 hand forward. We did biceps all on different angles, preacher curls, concentration curls, and incline bicep curls. We worked the back with a lot of bent over rows, upright rows. We worked the abdominals, and we just worked the chest. Take the hands behind. Open up the chest. And release. Turn to one side. Make sure that ball is underneath the front hip. And take this other leg back. Now drop it and feel that heel press up. As you push the pelvis forward, it's going to lengthen the front of the thigh. Stretch out the foot. Hip flexor. Take both arms and reach forward. And drop the head a little for a back stretch. Lift up. Tilt to the side. The side that's under, where the ball is under your hip, your front leg. Come back to center, release the arms, turn to the other side. Make sure you get it underneath the hip of the front leg. Let this knee drop, and then push the pelvis forward, creating length in the hip flexor and quadricep. Hands forward, drop head. Lift up. Now the side of the front leg, side tilt. Come back up, come back to the middle. Roll the shoulders. Roll the shoulders. Roll the shoulders. Take the feet a little bit wider. Let the body come down and release. Hands to legs. One shoulder presses forward. Other shoulder presses forward. feet together. Roll the ball back and bring your chest down. Fingertips to floor if they can touch. And then toes up for a really nice hamstring stretch right through the back of the leg as well as the neck and the back. Come back to the middle, hands behind the back of your head. Drop the right elbow, lift the left. Circle forward. Drop the left elbow, lift the right. And circle forward. Release the arms, deep breath in. Exhale, one more time, deep breath in. Please remember to work at your own fitness level. Find safe space. Find things around your house that can make the workout work for you. Check out Fitness with Jenn Allen for other workouts. If you're looking for more strength-based, check out some of the Pilates moves, especially the ones with equipment. A lot of them use your whole body weight as resistance that gives you the same effect as sometimes a heavy hand weight will. Have a wonderful day. Thanks again for joining me, and we'll see you again soon.